but Gary Trent Jr., how big was he?
He's a bucket, man. That's what he is, a professional bucket getter.
The Toronto Raptors just got a crucial victory over the Washington Wizards. However, this one victory makes the NBA question the Toronto Raptors, and here's why. The Raptors continue to lose a game and then win a game, and this makes everybody else in the NBA pretty confused on where they want to rank in the standings, as nobody wants to come up against the Raptors in the first round. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be breaking down the 3 reasons why nobody wants to play the Toronto Raptors in the first round, as we are a very proven team that has championship DNA. But we'll get into those 3 reasons in today's video, so make sure you stick till the end. But before going any further, what are you doing, man? Hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes in today's video, and hit the subscribe button for me if you can. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and I realize that more than 90% of you guys are not subscribed. But enough me talking, let's get right into today's video. So let's get right into the first reason why no NBA team wants to play the Toronto Raptors, and this is predicated on our offense coming off the bench. The Toronto Raptors just got a whole lot deeper with players like Jakob, and this means that Gary Trent Jr. is coming off the bench. When you're playing a team in the playoffs, having a 6-man like Gary Trent Jr. coming off the bench is very crazy, as like a team like the Philadelphia 76ers will have a trouble against the Toronto Raptors, as you're gonna have to guard our bench, and once Joel Embiid's resting, that's when Gary Trent Jr. and everyone else coming off the bench like Barton are gonna eat and have a lot of points. A good example was tonight against the Washington Wizards. Gary Trent Jr. had 26 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks coming off the bench. If Gary Trent Jr. can do this during the playoffs, no team would want to play the Raptors in the first round. Now let's move on to the second reason why nobody would want to play the Raptors, and this is OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby is not a crazy offensive threat right now, but one thing that separates him from everyone else is his defense. And when you're going into the playoffs, OG Anunoby turns it up a notch on the defensive end, and anyone who is being guarded by OG Anunoby is for sure gonna drop less points than they usually do. It is also so confusing because the Toronto Raptors record does not really show how good of a team the Raptors are, so coming off of an 8th seed and playing the 1st seed team could probably be one of the biggest upsets in NBA history, and this is because the Toronto Raptors may be one of the most stacked 8 seeds I've ever seen. And the third and final reason why nobody wants to play the Toronto Raptors in the playoffs is that they finally have a big man now. Having a guy that can match up against players like Joel Embiid is very crucial, as if the Toronto Raptors had a big man going into that Philadelphia 76ers series last year, we could have had a very good chance to upset them coming down 0-3. On top of Jakob, Precious Achiuwa is gaining much more experience in the NBA along with Chris Boucher, so they could be very crucial players on the defensive end, spreading their hands wide as they have the length of a pterodactyl. Raptors also have late game closers like Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam that can turn up at any given moment. Although Pascal Siakam hasn't been playing great these last couple of games, Pascal is still that guy that can turn up at any given moment. Trust me, I found it out the hard way when I was hating on him, and then out of nowhere he went crazy. I bet you if you ask any NBA player, they're gonna have a love and hate relationship for the Toronto Raptors, as they love watching the team, but when it comes time to playing the Toronto Raptors with all their length, with all their defense, everybody shies away. So at the end of the day, for all the 1st seeds, the 2nd seeds, the 3rd seeds, you pray that you do not play the Toronto Raptors in the first round. Let me tell you that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that the Toronto Raptors could be a danger for any other team in the first round, or do you think they're just going to be an easy first round exit and they're not going to put up a fight? But before you leave, guys, make sure you smash that like button and smash the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, what are you doing? That's been all for your boy Mubsy Hoops. I will catch you guys in the next video. Pascal, stop spinning like a Beyblade.